Howdy, howdy, howdy. How are you guys doing today? It's another fine day for Marin. I am full of beans and rice because we had a bunch of leftovers. I'm gonna have more leftovers as I'm in tomorrow. And yeah, I did my meetings. I had a busy day at work. Very productive. And you know, once you do, you work hard, you play hard afterward. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some hard playing. How you guys is doing? So where were we when we last left off? Right, we created a secret underground tunnel. Though we cannot aesthetically, like, make it so this wall doesn't appear. But we can make it from at least most angles. It looks like that there is a branch that leaves out under here and connects to this station underground, which is exactly what we were looking for. Though it has some weird node stuff, but that's fine. Don't know what this stop is for. I'm gonna get rid of that. I think that's our outside lines. So basically my goal here is to make it so these outer terminals are used by people who are coming in and out of the city from external lines. Basically, anytime we have passenger trains from outside the city, they will usually end up on these exterior lines. I don't know why the game is doing that the way it does, but whatever. We know that these interior lines are safe, so I made a diversion line from here that goes underground and links over to here. And that should be a quicker way to get trains in and out of this way, since we have a lot of train traffic right now because a lot of people are moving. You are doing your best, Thori, and I appreciate it. You'll get it. Eventually. Why is the aim so high? I'm sorry, Thori. Hold up. Dory has gone to lurk. Sorry. Pokeball. Why is Pokeball aiming like... Is it on this? There should be like a, Oh, right. It's under here. I just miss. No, the miss is pretty low. I'm gonna bring it down to like here, maybe? Be a little higher. Okay. I don't know why the ball was going to like Albuquerque though. Whatever. Ah! That didn't fly off, did it? No, I saw it on... Is it not capturing tits properly? Hold up. Ah! That was my test ball. Caught myself with my own test ball. Okay, so... Our farms out here... They exist. We have goods coming in and out of this area. A couple farms working out here. Soda bubble in my throat. Ah. But yeah, overall, it seems like it's working pretty fine. Everything seems to be good. Farms are working very well, actually. Actually, this area hit level 4. We just need employees. Okay. We can juice up this area's employee count by a lot if we really want to. I don't know if I really, 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 really want to, though. Hi, Hallian. How you doing? But we can try. City Skylines is finally good since they announced City Skylines 2. I'm gonna miss this game. It's a good game. It's not like it's dying or anything. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the community will keep this thing alive for a substantially long amount of time, especially if the game is significantly easier to mod and whatnot. This gap is too big at the moment. I need to wait for the level 5 farm. Double sucks because I used to spend hours on SimCity 3000, but I need to play for more than 5 minutes, but ADHD brain says no. So here's the way that I see it in my brain. It's a little bit of that urge to play SimCity, but a lot of my love of this game comes from me being an old fart nowadays and doing the model trains thing where I just have this micro city that I manage to perfection, and like this, you know, I tend for it, I care for it. It is my child. So that's where my obsession for the game stems from. And it seems like, from what we've seen of City Skylines 2, they're hopefully leaning in that direction. Hopefully leaning in that direction. Very hopeful that they continue to lean into that, because I feel like that's one of the strengths of City Skylines, is the 50-year-old man playing in a basement with his little tinker trains and whatnot. You know, making sure that everything is moving efficiently and the cars are going and doing their thing. And why are you not going anywhere? Excuse you? Ah, I see. I have to tell them that they're stupid. There we go. There should be no traffic light here tonight. Yeah, just drive. Yep, cool. Actually, this is an unnecessary choke point. That intersection looks like a wreck magnet. Well, that's why we're basically forcing it. By basically forcing these lines, and then going into the intersection properties, we should be able to say that people should just drive through. Do not cross here. These are advanced, busy roads. Stop being stupid. No pedestrian should be walking out here. This is die zone. And then we can probably take something... Oh, this is modded. So, this is TMPE. Basically, TMPE is your go-to, everybody should have this mod that has a huge amount of ability to do a ton of work. It is a very powerful mod. It is an essential mod, I would say. For without it, it definitely limits the ability of this game to be as powerful as it can be. We also need to get the dead out, but I'm going to do it the easy way and just... ooh, wow, look at that! No more corpses! Wow! Thanks, Move It. Where's a mod that adds Pokemon to cities? Unfortunately, I don't think there is any... You know what? Let's look in the workshop and see what happens when I type in the word Pokemon. Pokemon. Handful of Pokemon-themed assets. Pokemon Radio, Pokemon Town, Pokemon Town, Pokemon Town, Pokemon Town, Pokemon Town, Pokemon Anime Billboard, Pokemon Music, Pokemon Stops. A Lucario statue? Nothing says imposing in my city like a giant statue to Lucario. Oh. Oh, that's just a big Leafeon. Lucario statue too. Oh my god. Why? Why? Reshiram Park? No. A Magnemite? Wait, you made an interchange? That's okay. That's cute, but it's not... Okay. What is this? Why is it labeled Pokemon? Paldea region flag. That's not Paldea's flag. Yeah, that doesn't... Oh, you can turn your citizens into Zoroarks. Okay. Very interesting. There's no regular Zoroarks. There's only shinies. Okay. Definitely some interesting mods. I'll stick with what I have so far. Alright, the rail network here is doing actually incredibly well. I love how complex this is, yet there's movement. My main issue, however, is just the rail that doesn't go underground. Are you guys actually traversing underground? No. This rail does work, right? You guys are working correctly, right? I'm gonna test something really quick. Must be placed roadside. Which of these can I disobey? I'm just gonna put this here. Man, I just want to make sure that this can, in theory... No! Yes! It can! Okay, cool. I don't know why it's not routing that way, but whatever. Needs more BRT. Whatever. Whatever. We'll route the trains as we needed. Also, this area is getting actually pretty dense. Land value low. What is the problem with land value actually then? Tell me. Healthcare, death care, police department. Oh, we never put mail. Oh, and you want radio and noise and a disaster. Okay, okay. I completely forgot about the mail services. That should satisfy the land value issues with the area. In theory. We don't need mail, just lob packages. Not sure that's how that works. Can I put a radio mast at the top of a hill like this? Would that actually work aesthetically? Like, I would assume with a radio, you would actually want to put it at the top of a hill like this. Like, you want these things on an elevated position to, you know, capture as many as you can. It'll give you a slightly better range IRL. Neat. It wants power. Well, you better hope the propeller blades don't kick into this thing, or else you're going to be in for a hell of a time with this radio mast. Not my problem. Well, townspeople said they wanted radio. I gave them radio. They have to deal. These are the consequences of their demands. Hi, Clover. How are you doing? Somebody has forced their way into my room. I'm not sure who, but I'm 90% sure it's a cat. Yep, it's a cat. If you were going to do a tsunami warning, you would probably have it upriver. Oh no, that should have improved the land value out here. There shouldn't be any land value issues anymore. Yeah, radio coverage went up. Noise pollution's not great, but postal service went up. Death care's not great. Are there no fire services out here? There are, but it's only one building. I got rid of this building. This is a significantly meteor fire department. Meteor. Fire department. But that should settle our demands for level 5 services. Big meaty men. Ooh. Bro, the police department have a smaller building than the firefighters. Excuse? Okay. Not sure how that works, but okay. Well, the fire department has a 2-truck garage minimum. I feel like this is more than 2-truck. Like, it feels like there's probably more than just these 4 trucks in here as well. Like, there's, like, management offices happening and training that probably happens in this building. Monks in a kitchen. Oh, yeah, there's residential halls in here, too. Those two buildings on the same corner felt like Ottawa. Oh, you mean these buildings? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if there's some, like, Ottawa representation. Ottawa representation. I wonder if I can sneak, like, a parking facility in here. More places to put cars, I guess. Don't know why I was so pensive about that. There is a spot here. Ah, I found it. But what I am going to do... I want a Bob, actually. Let's use Bob. So we want to take the highway. Oh no, we want to use Ron, don't we? Where is Ron at? What was the name of it? We are looking for a 3-lane highway with sound barrier. Yeah, the 3-lane highway with sound barrier is going to help out along the city. And just doing a big old replacement with Ron makes life so much easier. So you have to replace every little piece of this crap. Ugh. I could put a building here. A mall. A mall does not seem right for this space. A Marriott hotel. Bit much. I want to do something that's a bit more subtle. It's a tower, but it's not crazy big. It does generate a heck of a lot of noise pollution, and these are residential buildings. What else do we have? Temple. Uh-huh. High-rise office building. Just a standard high-rise? Company headquarters. Big building, okay. The station department store. Rail yard shopping center. Huh. Downtown hotel. A hotel for business travelers. Hmm. A large register's office. I don't want to impede, so I want to make sure that the noise pollution levels on this is low. Wait, why is this service station so... A ramen restaurant is... Okay. Come see old locomotives. Halls are open for tourists. This is a landmark building. Actually, if we're going to do a financial district, probably over here would be a good idea. Because we have a lot of businesses in this area. We could probably make this a pretty dense IT cluster. I have to make investment gains. I see. So any investments that I make in buildings or in the city will raise or lower the value of what's going on here. Let's just buy a crap ton of this very legitimate company. No. Selling gasoline for cars is a guaranteed investment, so there are more cars, the more money you make. I.e., continue to put cars in the streets and we'll put dollars in your pocket. Okay. So basically the whole point of this is be a bastard. I see, I see. Death care. High productivity and happy customers. How the hell do you get that out of the death care industry? Yes. My grandpa is so happy he's dead. I'm gonna do gasoline, because I'm sure cars will get worse before they get better. I can pull out my support right before it becomes really bad. I'm basically just continue to create more vehicles. It's a foolproof plan. Just, you know, don't be a fool. If we're going to do a investment here in the industry that I'm looking for the high-tech industry, we'll satisfy industrial demand, but it's not going to be great. I don't know if I actually... These hills are going to get a little bit worse for wear. I don't think I want to disrespect the contours of the city like that. What I might do here is I might do something more like this. Yeah. Well, it doesn't stick to grid pretty effectively. This works out in an interesting way. So the grid's efficient. The grid is a very efficient way to lay out your town. Yeah. But it's not all about the efficiency. Sometimes about figuring out what works best to put the citizens in a place where they're healthfully growing. As weird as it sounds. The issue is ensuring your citizens are growing healthfully. That can be a bit of a concern sometimes. Making sure that that's all good. But we'll see. We'll see. What I might do. I make a road that comes out of here. Just so I can see this, and then do a little contour following. Follow you out to about this point here. And follow you out to about this point here. And then maybe something like this. Because I don't want to have a lot of things interfering with the main street here. That's going to get painful quick for the traffic concerns in this area. We want to keep the traffic a little bit off to the side in a way that doesn't negatively affect people that heavily, but also allows for, basically, if there wants to be anybody who uses it for through traffic, they're heavily discouraged. There's better ways to go on the main roads, but you're not stopping the side roads constantly by existing. God, you guys are like low. Yeah, you guys are immediately at full level, and there's no one here to hire. Alright, well, God bless. Good luck. 35 jobs available. Yeah, we'll do our best. I don't guarantee anything's going to be filled here. It's going to be a bit. We have a lot of population to actually fill the tech sector here. But we'll see. I would love to see a train slip down into this slipway that we made. I don't think it's going to happen. God, it's all so crazy and efficient. Look at them wiggling through and back and around and forth. God, when the rail network works, it's kind of crazy to watch. I love it. Like, there's a reason that I wanted to invest in a working rail network. It's just so pretty. I keep getting drawn to rail networks, but honestly, when trains are actually done right, Ohio, it just looks so good. It works so functionally well. It's just so nice. What, did I say something? I was just saying hi in Japanese. Ohio. It's not how you say that. No one welcomes you with Ohio. We're gonna disrespect the contours a little bit. Now, how the heck are we gonna make this work? I'm gonna say prioritize the older roads and make that a thing. Yeah. That way the zoning doesn't disrupt what's already there. Which I really love that this is a thing. It just makes this so much easier to make into, like, very pretty working zoning. Alright, pull this over here. Area is liquided. And now we densify. God, this is our starting area. Now we're starting to crouch back on where it used to be. Always falling back to where I used to be. Okay, so is this still part of Germa Hills? No, but I'm gonna make it so. Up to this intersection is Germa Hills, yeah. And I'm gonna this is part of Germa Hills too. And then what I'm going to do is I've got this big old hill and empty space here. I'm going to use that for our education. This should be enough to infest the majority of this area with schoolage. So if I put this down actually a little bit lower, that's going to be better, because that'll get more of a range without being miserable. But we can still put our facilities for parking and whatnot, because there's going to be high schoolers and all that crap. I'll have 3 garages, 1 for students, 1 for staff, and 1 for teachers. At least that's the canon we'll tell ourselves. Then we'll put some baseball fields nearby for the kids. And we'll need another type of field too. I love Best Buy. And that should work. As a track and stadium for the inner city team. And the elementary kids will get released onto that space as well, I guess. Cool. That should serve this community pretty well. Though we will need to populate this with parks and whatnot, so... We're not done here. Not by a long shot. But we wanted to make sure that the kids had, like, the basic amenities. Because fostering the early generations will improve the later ones. Or something like that. Okay. Medical services. There is a death hole here, but there's not a life hole. Probably should get one. I'd sneak it back over here. That should proliferate the area pretty well. Though it does miss out on this zone here, so I'm going to fill that in. The area is actually pretty dense from the services that we have here, so I don't got to worry about those. So a library. I'm going to put it here. And that should assist with a little bit of bleed over here. Bleed over here. Are there any small buildings I can destroy to put down a library here? Not really. Yeah. There's no underdeveloped buildings that would be advantageous for us to destroy. to ensure that this area's got a library. Actually, there's a couple tiny buildings. I could probably knock them out without a problem. Yeah, you. You're not a library. Educate. Finally, other services that we will need here. Postal. What else? Parks. Area will need entertainment. Oh, this area's actually got a little bit of density to it. We could put a smaller baseball diamond into these gaps. Yeah, a couple tiny baseball fields around. A couple Best Buy fields, you know. Alright, what else can we put down for general entertainment for the people? You know, we could probably put a couple buildings like this down. These, tennis courts. And finally, generally good buildings to have for your town. Dog park. People got them dogs. Them dogs be barking. Topical ointment garden. Zen garden's nice as well. But I feel like it's overused because it fits nicely in that 4x4 space. It's used heavily because it slots in nicely in a lot of places. I want to see how the residential area here develops. Great thing is, we can just go into Germa Hills and be like, force upgrade, and just wake everybody's asses up. And eventually the power will bridge itself down here. Yeah, they'll connect. How much did I just get in the gasoline business? Well, that was a hell of an investment. I feel like we did it. We've made the level 5 stock exchange. Yeah. How the hell did we make that much money? Price of gasoline freaking skyrocketed. Oh my god. Did we do something illegal? How much did we do that was illegal? We did something that must have been very illegal. How the hell did we do that? I feel like we did something very illegal. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I told you we weren't committing investment fraud. People are dying. How many corpses do we have? Too many. Where do I put them? Where do I put them? Put the body in the hole. Put the body in the hole. Why is there crime? Oh my sweet buttery Jesus. Why are you... Do y'all not know what the hell you're doing? Oh my god, they're stupid. How many trains? No wonder vehicles can't get anywhere. There's trains that everything's stuck. Oh my god. Despawn all vehicles. Fix it. Just go. Just do your thing. You're going to have vehicles for a while. It's fine. Resolve. Da Vinci, resolve. Please, for the love of God. There's so many corpses. Why are there so many dead people? Good. Alright, the corpse situation is resolving, a little bit. Another fine day in the neighborhood, huh? Okay. Tax bonus plus 6%. Really? We just get an extra 6% taxes? Okay. I'm not opposed to that. Our population keeps increasing. Good, good, good. A lot of space for it to grow as well, so I'm not that concerned right now. I'm actually going to hold off really quick because I want to see how dense this gets. But I'm going to put light right here because this is very dense stuff to be living next to. So I'll make sure it's people focused. Because people get very upset if they're living next to dense commercial spaces. And they have to hear dense commercial activity all of the goddamn time. It's strange that there's so much commercial demand, yet... I don't know. It feels strange. The bank system's definitely interesting. Reduces criminal activity in commercial spots. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys collect that cash so quickly. My god. I'm just looking to put down like a local bank. My god. Okay. That works, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is supposed to be just like a single branch bank. Like, nothing crazy. Citibank. Guessing you just drive by businesses and collect cash on the way? Where are you off to? Oh, you're going! Okay. It's going somewhere, just don't know where. We're starting to get issues with the train system backing up. My god. So many goods want to move in and out. Are the warehouses doing their job? Freight trucks not in use. No unique factory items. Wait, what? Why are you guys not importing and exporting as if you were the buffer you're supposed to be? What's going on here? Why are the factories not working or not the factories, the warehouses not working the way they're supposed to? Or I'm wondering if this is a side effect of what we did. I'm curious. And now you're backing up on trains again. There's so many trains constantly moving in and out of this port. I'm wondering if it's best for us to build a second line in and out of here. Because there's so many trains backing up and causing problems. How do we deal with a problem like the train system? So the trains are alleviating. They're slowly working their way down the line, I assume. No, they're not. Are they still backing up? Because we've stopped a majority of the trains coming this way, but how long does this line go? Out to this bridge. God damn. We're constantly exporting goods, but trying to get rid of this massive load of trains is just painful. Oh! You came in from underground! I saw that! It works! It actually works! Yeah! I'm so happy it actually works. The theory works. It works! I'm so happy. Yes! Look at it go! Sneaky little tunnel. Yeah! Do you know how happy I am to see that it actually worked? You know how stupid happy I am to see that it actually frigging succeeded. Okay, Jeremiah Hills is just not doing great. And what's going on out here? Ah, the shipment of goods that you guys require hasn't come in yet. Oh my god, look at him walking. You know this is great though, because we know that they walk this. We can do something about that. We know that they walk. But we're here to work along this various strip here. What a walking. How can we invest in the walking? Maybe with a tram. Put a tram along this line, right? And then have it stationed somewhere over here. I have an idea. How big is the tram station? Big, but not unreasonable. How does this fit with our contours, though? It's not great. It's not great. We could do trams, or we could do... trolley buses. Be the easiest way to move people on that line on something that's at ground level. I'd say probably your tram cars. If I put this... Okay, that actually works. Cool. Toggling collision is great. Okay, so we need to loop this back around this way, but I think we can do that. I'm down, I'm down. This is fine. We can make it work. Hexy, how are you? Okay, so we have this interesting area here. We need to make this loop back over here, but I'm going to do it with these roads. I want to pull a 90 here. Yeah. And then I'm going to say... Sucks to your Asmar. Disappear. Dealing with Lego dimensions. Nice. I think. I don't know. I don't Lego. Got some NFC. Oh, you're making fakies. Okay. All right. So we're essentially just doing one tram line. It starts with this one. You come over here. Tags are like 60 a pair on the secondhand market. You do what you gotta do. Make that paper. All right, tram line. You should probably start existing. Can I make these line details? I want you the biggest ones. Capacity 140. Make them thick. There's no one around. They're thick and no one's around. Does that mean their cheeks clap but don't make a sound? I'll be here all week. Because no one's around. Do I have a place to put the old people? Old people go up there. Okay, can I put the old people over here too? We're gonna visit Grandpa before they send him off to, I gave Grandpa 30 bottles of ivermectin. He just kept asking for it. They had to. Can't deny an old man his request. Yes, you can. Yes, you very much can. Stop loading the elderly up with pills just because they ask for them. Are y'all parked? Stop being bastards. I think bicycle lanes will probably be better for this. Space already occupied my butt. I'll fix it when I come back. Excuse me? Why is there a forest in the middle of this stock exchange? Has nature finally come to reclaim its prize? Humanity's creed making him fall to his knees? Finally, we've sowed the just rewards we deserve. Or something like that. Okay, that works-ish. Alright, cool. Do we want to have? Uh-huh. Did you just miss your stop? Am I stupid? Where are you going? Where are you going? No! Why aren't you stopping anywhere? Do you guys not give a crap? This is great. I love it. It's stupid. Trans simulation is spot on. Oh, for sure. Saw a crowd of people. I was like, nah. Nah, that's not me. That's not for me, man. That's not me. What is the truck doing? What truck? The ice cream truck that just drove through 1,000 people? The hearse that just blocked traffic for 6 lanes before running over a dog? It's just a normal day in my city. Save me. And got rid of traffic. Why? Made everyone drive a bicycle. The truck driving across the sidewalk to a building. Look, you gotta do what you gotta do to get where you need to go. They've decided that they want to cause problems for everyone but themselves. And you know what? I can't fight those results. Now get your ass out of my town. Get your ass out of my town. This boulevard's not big enough for your broken dreams. Oh, education happened, I think. Can't be sure anymore. Oh. Well, Lurker, thank you for being here. And thank you for popping out of lurk mode to wish me my best. If you have any questions on what I'm doing in cities, don't be afraid to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. Might have messed up some zoning. It's fine. It'll figure itself out, I swear. Have you played Oddworld's Abe's Odyssey? A long time ago. Probably almost a decade ago at this point. A girl that I really liked was into it, and I was like, okay, I'll play it and figure out why, you know, they're into it. And I was like, okay, it's a very interesting game, but it's not for me. That's where it was. It's a very interesting game, but it wasn't for me. Ah, neat. Congratulations. I know a couple friends who are in voice acting. So congratulations on making it in. Sorry I'm not interesting. Oh, everybody can be interesting in their own right. You just have to have a little self-confidence. Don't put yourself down. Do graphic design and game show things too. Wonderful. I feel like I'm at the point in my life where I've spent a lot of my creative energy, and now I'm just kind of at this exodus of chill. I'm just like, yeah, just vibe. Just chill. We're not an exodus of chill. It's just a general chill time. There you go. That works. We have... Wow, still incredibly thick pedestrian traffic moving through this space. A lot of people still want to use their stupid freaking cars. Oh my god. I mean, overall, for like city traffic, this isn't that dense. Like, these sidelines are pretty painful. That, and because we have so much pedestrian crossing happening, It's painful in the sense that they take forever to move their asses. It's mainly around this primary intersection as well that there's a lot of a heavy load of traffic. Found my Ethernet USB adapter. I hope it works on the Wii U. I know a lot of the stuff, if it worked on Wii, it works on Wii U. And it'll even work on Switch when it comes to adapters. You should get lucky. You should be able to be lucky. God, look at how dense this street is. Every time we create a very dense city. Which, I mean, is never a bad thing. Trying to get to, like, pedestrian level at this intersection. Oh my god, excuse you all. Freaking me the hell out, man. The blobs of people. So many people thickly mashed into one excuse you? Bro, I would not be underneath this car right now. Ah, yes, your turn signal. That'll tell people what's going on. It's demanding the official adapter. Ew. When was that firmware update? Why? Where did you come from? Oh, that was a cool angle. Hold up. That was like a drone shot, man. Actually, we should go in from this way, because this way the city doesn't just abruptly turn off. I'll wait until the go-kart is finished doing its thing. Dude, the ambulance was passing by and you decide you're gonna hog the left lane? What a jerk! Oh. Always love this under the overpass aesthetic that can come out of this. Though I don't know why there's trees down here. They're not going to live. These are the most miserable, sad, like, these trees got planted. There was no city planning at all. Like, it was just a bad idea. I do love the metro station that is just this, you know, head up here, walk up here, be at the metro. When's the next train? Oh, there it is. Cram on in. Yeah, yeah. Everyone get your butts inside. I like advertisements for things you can't even see. Might watch. Oh yeah, I love these trees inside of my friggin' city. Alright. Well, it's very interesting, though. I do love the rail yard. I'm definitely interested in trying to see if there's something more I can do with it, but I think that's kind of the limit of the game, at least with the current mods that I have. Which is unfortunate. I want to do more with this. I want to be able to make, like, an actual, like, better network for all of this. The other main issue is trains. Trains right now are painful. There's a queue to get into my town. Ugh, and it's blocking traffic back up here, which is means. I don't know how to resolve this because there's so much demand for train. It's all inner city freight too. You guys are supplying so much in full structure to the area. What I could do is I could just extend this road down a bit more. And just kind of be like, fuck it. Put a cargo station down here. Cargo faced. Now I could use anarchy to put it right against this as well. So that way it makes it like, you know, like it's a part of it. Because, you know, trams and trains, they both begin with T. It's fine. Why are you not respecting the agriculture? You want collision. Huh. So this is gonna be stupid. We're gonna do it like this. Now, class, tell me why this is stupid. Because you designed it? Yes, but aside from that... There is going to be a traffic issue with this. And I can tell immediately why. I don't know why I feel so tired. I feel the same way. I'm so goddamn tired right now. I am halfway, no more than halfway. I have a third of my energy drink left, and I am so tired right now. I hate this. Excuse you? Why are you stupid? Oh, cease. Dinky little noodle. It just makes you tired fast. So the issue with these trains is if traffic gets backed up coming in from down here, it's going to block traffic going into this loop. It's stupid. Gotta do something like that, because this rail is going to cause problems by existing. So you have to divert it like that. Basically, because trains are long noodles that can't pass through one another, unlike cars, you have to accommodate for noodle length. And if you don't accommodate for the length of the thing that you're about to put in your train station, then you're going to come up with some damage. And boy, have I damaged myself by not accommodating the length of the thing I was going to put in my station. You're stupid. Okay, at least the freight traffic's rerouting themselves this way. Except you did this, where you block off traffic. We even have signaling? Nah, I don't have that level of control, sadly. Ah, but they can do things like that! Don't know why or how or what, but here we are. Ugh. Okay, I try to get some sort of spurn of energy. Oh, spurn of energy. I don't know why I'm talking like I'm in an Alpha Busa video. Aye, bruv. But I am spurned in just existing. Okay. I want a X by 8, yes. When you find it, get me some. No! Yes! I hate... No, don't put it in that way. No. Okay, that works. That's what I'm looking for. That's a cute little walking path. I'll put these walking paths in. Just to make it so people can get across. These walking paths will do a lot for us. Oh, look, I mean, this... Did I just get, like, 500 people fired? Oops! Oopsie doopsie! suffer. Oh, you're not moist? Oh my god, there's so many freight trucks. Oh my god, there's so many freight trains. Oh good, at least this station down here is done for a little bit. Can you guys, like, stop being such miserable, horrid tapeworms? That's all you all are. I love rail networks. You're all miserable, horrible tapeworms, and I want you to die. I am very tired right now. Might be a good idea for us to move to a different game, because I'm getting a little salty over a stupid... Ah! I might have got a little scared there. It's fine. I'm okay. I'm just a little stupid. Why are there so many freight trucks? How can I deliver goods? I helped. I sound like a kobold. I yelped. I yelped. Didn't mean to scare you with my meat. What did you mean to do then, huh? Answer me this, Batman. What do you do with my meat? Ow. My hair pulled on my headset. My headset pulled on my hair. It's better left to the imagination. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Where do you guys get your cargo trucks from? Because you should be getting them off of this trading port. But you're not. Like, okay, well, no, you're unloading. And where do all these men go? When they come out, I'm coming out. The world to know, gotta let it show. Oh, bump, 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 bump. Escape routes? No. Alright, you guys feed basically the western side of this space here. Okay. There's no escape, or no need for escape routes. Look, man, you know you're evil when you've got Scrooge McDuck giant coins on top of your building. Who the hell are you? Yes, insider trading. Look, sometimes mommy needs some more money. Didn't you just get 500 people fired? Look! A new business will come up and take its place that will live around the natural architecture of this hole through the wall. Actually, a building did, and it employs 180 people. Look, only 300 people. Besides, I'm sure if I click on one of these buildings, they're like, yeah, we could use... If I click on one of these buildings, they're like, yeah, we could use... They're all actually filled. Okay, God bless. Well, what if I tear down one of these buildings and ask them to make a bigger one next time? What then? Look, I just got 140 people fired. It's fine. Watch. Business will grow and a new business will splurt from the earth. Watch. A new business will splurt from the earth. A new business will splurt from the earth. Get your ass up here. Look, this one has 469 workers. Nice. Any minute now. Oh, look at there. It's fine. It's fine. Look. Look, they even have this sweet little penthouse. It's totally not used, only for the executives. And oh my god, this wall here. I could not trust the city with this, like, a wall here. Like, imagine, like... Oh my god, do you think somebody could, like, throw a football to, like, somebody over here? Imagine if it dropped. So that's like 40 meters. You think somebody could make a 40-meter long, like, pass over this hole? Pour a box of bouncy balls off. You know, bouncy balls do have a relatively low terminal velocity, so you wouldn't get that much out of them. Like, they would only get up to, like, here, maybe. Oh, they'd go everywhere for sure, but the problem is they're, like, low terminal velocity means, like, you're not getting that much of an investment out of it. You have to, like, whip them at higher speed. If you could, like, shoot the bouncy balls towards the earth at, like, 50 miles an hour, or worse, like, a bouncy ball traveling at the speed of sound, if it could maintain it, is a lot more threatening. I think that's what we want to go with. What's the most threatening? How do we endanger as many lives as possible within as short a period of time as we can? That's the question today on how it's made. VAT19.com. What's interesting is 2 of these skyscrapers can fill one of these bouncy ball buildings. SCP has a bouncy ball that has reverse entropy. Oh, okay. Bastards are holding out on us? Look. Gains momentum every bounce instead of loses it. Bastards are holding out on us. Oh yeah, changing those to middles really brings the aesthetic together. No, Abby. It quickly becomes a problem. Yeah, well, so do I. Look, entropy is just in your imagination. As long as you believe that energy doesn't just disappear, it's fine. Fuck Einstein. We don't need to worry about the eventual heat death of the universe if we don't choose to. Entropy's made up by Big Depression to sell more pills. It's a future generation's problem. You're technically right. It's gonna be a while. We do what our ancestors have done before. Kick it down the road for the next generation. God bless America. I'll see you all tomorrow. No. That's the news. I want to stream Pokemon. I want to go back to shiny hunting, but the problem is I hate shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet, though it's the easiest it's ever been. Because I'm so upset that I've missed shinies because there is no jingle. Go back to Legends? Yeah, I guess. That they made shiny hunting in Legends not as fun. Not as free, I guess you could say. That, and I've got a bunch of shinies I won from Legends. I need to transfer them out, though. Yeah, if I could go back to old shiny hunting in Legends, I think that'd be better. I'd rather do old shiny hunting in Legends rather than the new shiny hunting. New shiny hunting stinks. Oh, we're running low on water. Though then again, it was always just reset, reset, reset. I mean, Scarlet and Violet, it's faster. It's faster by far to shiny hunt. But shiny hunting has just been kind of trivialized in general. I mean, it's good for me, lazy bastard who doesn't want to do hours upon hours of breeding. But now I'm... It's like it's, you know that whole, like, saying, like, you don't feed the alligators because the alligators get fat and lazy and they get dependent on humans? Or something like that? I've become a fat, lazy alligator for shinies. Abby doesn't enjoy breeding. Look! You pop out 500 plus Zora eggs and try to be okay with breeding. Man, I went through the shiny odds of full lap, and I don't know how professionals do it, man. Professionals are crazy. People go through, like, thousands of, like, eggs for starters before the game even starts. Like, my one friend, I know multiple streamers that got flack for... I'm just like, look, I understand wanting to start with a shiny. That's a whole cool, wonderful thing. I don't know how you've been blessed with that much patience. I can't do it. I can't. I'm an impatient slob. I'm miserable. I don't wish those shiny hunters grief. I watch them with sparkled eyes because I'm just like, you have the stamina of a god to live through hours of this. Days. Maybe even weeks. That, or they're just really, really good at talking and generating, like, something to do during that time. Like, they're able to hold a conversation with their community and whatnot. I think that's one of my big problems as a streamer, is if I don't get on a tangent, or if I'm not talking consistently, this has always been a problem with my streams, is there is a lot of dead air. So much so that I sometimes can't watch my own VODs because I hate the type of streamer. I can't watch the type of streamer that I am because I don't like the amount of dead air that gets generated. The problem is I'm not interesting enough to just randomly pull topic. Not interesting enough. I'm not good enough to be able to pull random topics out of the air that aren't the same. Oh, hey, Abby's talking about the Sega Genesis sound chip for the 20th time. You know, I want to get that social skill, but I don't know if that's a social skill or not. That feels like an acquired, like, power to be able to maintain all sorts of natural subjects and to be, I guess, cultured in so many topics and to maintain those discussions. I could talk endlessly about the mechanics of city skylines and how this works. Yes, podcaster brain. Yes, podcaster brain. Oh my god. I would love to have podcaster brain. To be able to maintain an interesting and engaging conversation through 3 weeks of shinies, or playing Dead by Daylight for a month and a half, and be able to constantly talk about, like, the game and what you're doing, and, like, or something that's interesting, and to maintain that level of engagement and just general knowledge of what you're doing. Like, it is, I think, for a lot of people who want to be big streamers, there are a couple things that hold a lot of people who want to be big and have the potential to be big, whether they've got the voice for it, they've got the equipment, they've got creative ideas. But the problem is with it is you have to maintain so many amazing factors to just break 30 viewers consistently, to maintain that high level of engagement, to ensure that every time you hit go live, the people that you grow a natural organic community that isn't just people who are close with you or things like that, but you're able to build and grow organically. I want to do more collabs and whatnot. I want to do more streams with other people, and that's going to grow my community. But just the natural engagement or somebody coming and finding you and, like, organically being invested in you is so much more difficult if you don't have that energy, that power to pull people in, to get somebody engaged, to have somebody load you on a side monitor on a Wednesday afternoon while they're doing something else and just sit there. To be able to hold that efficiently is a social skill that is, I wish it could be taught. Because it was probably something that could be taught, all things considered. But to effectively be able to do that day in, day out for 5, 6, 7, 8 hour streams, 5 days a week, and entertain and grow and build and constantly grow, and to hold that it is a social magic. I have problems with my power right now. Do I? Oh my god. Okay. I guess we could expand our nuclear facilities. Nuclear. Oh, why are you weird? That's fine. That should be more than enough to keep us above levels. Cool. I was like, why are we having power issues? Oh, I see. I'm stupid. Oh, now we've just got trash issues. Ah, I see. Oh god. I see why we have trash issues. There's so many trucks moving in and out of this area. It's impossible to actually get garbage collection vehicles down to this point. Alright. We do need more garbage collection services, however. Where can I sneak them in this town that actually puts them in an effective spot where they're not going to bleed into heavily packed streets already? Because that's the main problem with this right here is there's, like, yeah, I could put a couple of recycling facilities down here. But the problem is these roads are already getting packed with any shipping traffic that comes in and out. So the garbage trucks have to compete with that. It's not very effective. Ha ha ha, Pokemon joke. But in all seriousness, it causes traffic delays, and this whole game is based around cars moving. So you constantly need to do that. But yeah, moving back to the topic is just... I mean, I guess I could talk at ends about how this game works and the mechanics and why I'm doing these specific things. But, like, I kind of get into that gamer slouch and that gamer mode where I'm not really thinking about a lot of things that I do because I do them so often and so quickly. And there's also kind of like, I would say, with a verbose and... Oh my god, why are so many cars moving through here? With a large enough traffic, the conversation usually comes up because you'll get more natural engagement from people looking. And if somebody sees a 11 viewer City Skylines stream, it's a lot less interesting than a 1,011 viewer City Skylines stream. So having more viewers in general means more engagement. It's sort of like a cycle like that, at least for a lot of creators. You're all tourists. Okay. Why do I have so many tourists taking cars instead of other transportation methods? Weird. Okay, I have to figure out why these tourists are moving through here rather than taking the train out. Then again, I did just insult all the trains in my city for being horribly inefficient. So maybe... No, that's the problem. Okay, but being able to maintain that engagement also means that the chat is actively feeding that engagement, which does make it easier at higher levels. So as things kind of whittle down to smaller streams like me, where the chat is more intimate, you know, I know the people in my chat. I know Artomis very well. I know Hexy very well. If any random person were, you know, any of you guys watching right now were to say hi in chat, there's an incredibly low chance that it's your first time chatting, because chat is a lot more intimate. You don't know me. I know you, Hexy. I know you relatively. I know that you've confused your fair amount of doctors in the last couple months. Has the writing team for a medical drama contacted you yet? Heck yeah, I did. But, like, that's the thing, is because I have a smaller community and I have that smaller kind of feedback loop. You know, I could teach you guys about the mechanics that I'm using in this game, but I've hit my 10 people, my 20 people, my group that watches me consistently and knows what's going on. So there's less of a chance that I'm reminded that, oh hey, not everyone knows why the city layout is made the way that it is, or why am I doing, you know, things the way that they are, how did I make, you know, these elevated trains? Because the people that are here were there for it, or have seen it before, and are much more intimate with the knowledge. So it's a lot more difficult to do that. Hi, I'm new here. How are you, Abra? I'm good. How are you, Kuro? I hope you're doing well. I wish that I wish that I could do more to help than how I have helped so far to ensure things are good for you. But I hope things get better. And I will continue to assist in whatever ways I can, because you are a good friend, and you mean a lot to me. Why are my seats pink? What is pink? Why are we pink? Why are we pink? No, like, legit, why are the seats in the baseball field pink? It's like a missing texture? Ah, yeah! Hi, Hexy. Oh! That's why. Oh, I can customize my seats. Like I'm yellow. Oh, that's not yellow enough. There you go. Yeah. Yellow. Wait, is this just a direct path? That's incredibly dangerous. Like, there is no way a real baseball park for a college-level team would just have a direct path to the catcher's mound that somebody could just take a semi and drive right through and be on the field. That's incredibly dangerous. What? That's how Dingle Dangle happens? What's Dingle? I don't want to know what Dingle Dangle is. You know what? I retract my question. Streaking. Oh, okay. Not as bad as I thought. Look at the Dingle Dangle incident. Back in 2022. I picked a random year from the top of my head, and it was last year. Abby assumes the worst. Look, when you're a Twitch streamer, you pretty much learn that if chat's bringing up something that you're not privy about, temper your expectations, and if it's something better than the worst, then that's pretty good. I also like the idea that there is, like, these walking paths here. If somebody hits the ball hard enough to one of these spaces, somebody walking along the path could just grab it. And I would assume that, like, you know, during summer ball or spring training, people just host up on the grass here, because this is a little bit elevated. Like, if I get down to grass level, like, yeah, it's a little bit elevated, so people can, like, get a little bit of a view of the game. They put up a chair, and they get free seats. I'm sure security's a bit more strict about it. Also, something that's interesting is, where's my mouse? Hello? There it is. Usually, I'm guessing that whoever designed this at the City Skylines team doesn't do a lot of baseball, because normally on these things, you would only have 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs show, because once it hits 4, 3, or 3, it automatically means that something has happened. So you'll never be stuck on a screen that lasts with 4 balls. You'll always be at 3 balls, and if the 4th ball happens, then the runner has moved and the next pitch is up. Same with 3 strikes. That would just mean an out. You wouldn't sit on the 3 strikes. 3 outs, you've moved to the next, you know, inning. So, I don't know. Weird. I wouldn't say an inconsistency, just, I don't know. Weird little thing. The graphic designer probably didn't have somebody who plays baseball look over the screen, and the person who looked over the screen didn't care to make the change. But usually what they would replace that with, if they're going to do, like, size, is they would probably have, like, an out bat, or who's at bat and who's pitching number thing. So people who could easily tell, like, you know, what's going on, or the batter's current stats. I don't know baseball well enough to go much more than that, I'll say. But usually that's probably what would be there for the information, but whatever. It's also a detail in a game, and you're, like, not supposed to get any closer than, like, this. Okay, you're supposed to get, like, this close. But even then, that's still pretty close. I don't know. Because a lot of the fun of this game is looking in and seeing the little dudes, the little Sims, live their lives and see what's going on. Like, down here, it looks like they're prepping for a soccer game. There's a bunch of people on the sidelines, but only on one side, so it's probably a kiddie league. And rather than have, like, the parents walk out to out here, they're just going to be like, you know, the left side is the home team, the right side's the away team. And they'll go out and do their thing eventually. Or you make up scenarios like that. You kind of have to imagine scenarios for your town sometimes. There's a lot of people walking along this road. Oh my god. Like, even though we have the train stops here, how many people are waiting at this station? Can we see... okay, so this train has 21 people on it. When you pick up... immediately full. You did not take that much of a chunk out of this. Oh my god. You have 9 cars on the line. It's not even full. I'm gonna bump this up. I wouldn't say double it. I'm gonna do 150. Yeah, it's whatever. The percentage is loose enough. The problem is, each one of these trams is going to fill up more car spots. But... oh my god. Was that pretty much everyone? A whole dang tram just unloaded. Okay. And then we take another chunk of people. Ah, thanks, Wienermobile. Just drive through that. Okay. What are physics, anyway? Do we have another tram vehicle coming through? Nah, doesn't look like it. Yeah, you guys pull a loop through this section over here. Yeah. There are not enough trams on this line. We just need to put more trams on this line. Oh, that's why. Traffic's not filtering out through this quick enough. So because traffic's not filtering out through this line quick enough, the backup comes all the way up to, like, here, where these tram cars are supposed to lead out this way. What can I do to resolve that? I could thicken up this road a bit, which, I mean, would work, but adding more lanes is never always the solution. The other problem is a lot of industrial traffic wants to take its right out of here, and it blocks these roads heavily. Yeah, getting these trams out and deployed is very difficult. There's a lot of traffic that is just dedicated to making right turns. If I did Control S here. Huh. Can I copy this? Yeah, so many cars are constantly going to the right here. Ugh. I'm wondering what I can do. I could make people walk above or below. Not sure it'll fix it. And you're absolutely packed. Okay. Yeah, no, traffic is just miserable. What can I do? Oh my god, the traffic flow, especially in this area, is just trash. What can I do to get cars in and out of this area better? I don't know if I can do... The problem is freight is painful. I could put a freight warehouse here. Don't think that's going to solve anything. If I put a freight warehouse here, the problem is it's still in a massively messy area where there's just so much dense vehicle movement. You're really not getting anything back. no, this just ain't great. I'm just not sure how to deal with it. How do you deal with a problem like this? I think this line needs to get densed up. Need to thicken it. How thick can I make you? Without being a problem. Stop it. That should hopefully make things a little bit better. Adding a couple extra lanes here isn't great, but it does relieve some of the strain on this side of the road. Because there's a lot of strain that comes from up here, that comes from over here. Problem is, people don't... People just don't... People don't take mass transit enough. You're gonna be a bypass. You're gonna be a single. Alright. Grab these, delete the rows underneath because they're modular. They're modular. And drag them into the middle of town. Let's see if we're going to do some of the traffic woes. It ain't great, but we can correct a little bit here. Then we can connect here. Cool, so that draws that over here. Over to, why are you at plus 12? We can make that even. You. To you. To you. Grab this. Grab the return line, which I would rather you not do anything with. Yeah, grab that. Grab the return line. Come back over here. Come over here. Drag you down to here. Get that line going this way. Ew. Okay, hold up. Don't crisscross your applesauce on me. There we go. So people are going to get confused for a moment. They're going to figure themselves out. We're going to hope that this figures itself out. These stations will obviously not have anybody immediately. But that is fine. And then we do the lovely arrange it line. Click you. Click you. Fix it. Fix it. Okay. Couple people getting onto this stop. People are figuring themselves out at that stop. And then this hot mess of a pink line is coming over here to figure itself out. Cool beans. We'll see how this rolls. One passenger. We saw them board with a dog. Oh. Dog passenger got out? Yeah, dog passenger got out and a single person got on. Wow, to have a whole train for yourself, only for a moment. 40 people got on here. Still boarding. Why? Okay, there it goes. En route. This is going to load up pretty heavily. Not full, but a pretty heavy group. Now this station gets too completely full. Well, it may be completely full. There's enough of an exchange that I still think it's pretty fair. Okay. It is pretty densely packed here, though. People waiting for the next train. Yeah, no, this train line still gets pretty dense. I'm wondering if we want to improve some of these train lines. Also, why does it take forever for the stop to, like, do its work? You can see the train down there. By the time it gets here, it's going to be, like, far too late. Yeah, this line is packed, so it needs more people. If you could not be here, thanks. Video game, please stop. Okay. Passengers get pretty dense, but it's not as dense as it is. We'll spawn a couple more trains. I think that might be fair. We'll do 4, though. If I see any stations that are, like, full, we should probably adjust it. We can see how thick the stops are on the line. Um... Yeah, that's actually pretty moderate. That's pretty moderate. This definitely needed more people. Especially at this stop here. God, our main train station is just bogged down with people trying to get in off this rail. My God. How many people can our rail line actually support right now? God damn. Budget. We spend 23,000 on our rail every week. How much do we make from rail income? That's baloney that we're only making 3K from rail every week. How much do we charge per ticket? Hold up. Excuse me, princess. How many people move through our train system every week? You're saying that all of the ticket profits from these people only equal 3 grand? Plus all of these people. Okay. Alright, well, did we at least improve traffic by just adding a couple more rail stations? Haha, nice. Oh. Just gotta make things worse until it goes back down to 69 now. So what is another problem that's here? A lot of issues with traffic flowing through this area. These tram lines are doing their best to try to filter people through this hot mess, but it's just disgusting. Honestly, what I think I'm gonna do to assist in conserving a little bit of this. Get rid of that. And move this down to a more open spot. Away from the traffic light. We want to try and keep these nodes away from intersections. You gotta be smart about this. Or at least away from the beginning of an intersection, you know? Like, we don't want this thing stopping right before a corner. The problem is, right here is such a densely packed area. That one's unavoidable. That does have enough breathing room, though. That should be fine. Over here is just so dense. I'll move that up, though. This area is just so dense. Move up here, at least. Oh my god, the people are swoosing right in. And then down here, this is just a loop to get y'all back. I guess we do have the incentivized bicycling ordinance out there, right? Encourage biking, and we did not. Okay. We'll hope that that reduces some of the pedestrian traffic. We'll start a biking campaign, and hopefully the bicyclists bike better. I wonder if I can delete people. Can I just delete Grandpa? I can delete Grandpa! Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can delete people. Who's gonna get it? Who's gonna get it? Who's made me mad today? I am a god of wrath and anger, and I have chosen you. Sterling Miller. Oh, look at that. He's got a Bluetooth earpiece on. A three-piece suit. Oh, hey, I got an achievement. Where are you going, Sterling? You live at the Garland residence? Boutiques, you are a consultant at Boutiques Galore? Not anymore. Thunk. Alright. That was fun. No one will ever know what happened to you. Is there a way I can make the wiener vans more efficient? They need to carry more goods. They need to be thicker. Hopefully there's a city planning thing that's like, hey, put more stuff in that thing. Increase production output. No. Ban heavy traffic. Make sure operational routes are available if business city needs. No heavy transport vehicles allowed. Does not affect highways. Ugh. I just want... Outside connections capacity is increased 20%. Applies to boats, planes, trains, and private vehicles. Yeah, boost connections. I need that. That in itself is actually going to be incredibly useful. Less trains, but they're packed with more stuff. Make my recycling centers a little bit better, yeah. No, I don't want power usage. That's way too expensive. Okay. Alright. So we've boosted how many people can fit in a car. The problem is, so many people still drive. Ugh. How do I get more cars? Where are you all going, actually? You guys live at places, right? You live out here. There's a train! Why didn't you take the train to go into town? Actually, legitimately, why did you not take the train to go into town? Why was driving the better option than hopping on board? There is a car park here. You could put a I'm gonna put a second one down just so there's more capacity for y'all to park. But the line is, like, pretty densely packed. There should be more rail transport in and out. Is there an encouraged trains? Because people should be using trains more. These stations service a lot of rail passengers. Why are they... Oh, I see, I see. Delays in rail traffic due to issues with industrial rail taking up the track space. Okay. Makes a little more sense. The industrial issue has not been resolved, as we are aware. Doing a great job at being balanced there, Buckaroo. Doing a great job. Okay, how else can I get cargo into these areas? I wish... I mean, what I could do is I could turn them into pedestrian areas. I could make an area that produces commercial goods and then distributes it to the buildings, because it's literally what industrial zones are for, is for the production of commercial goods and then distributing them to buildings. The issue there is keeping that area actually alive and working. There's a lot of import-export that we would have to do. And we would have to basically build a whole industrial area from scratch and have that feed in. And the problem is those cars are still going to exist at the end of the day no matter what. It's hard having a densely packed commercial zone, because they really, really, really don't have a method to properly distribute goods. I may just have to look into turning this whole, the Germa district, into a pedestrian district and converting it. That might be my better option here. Convert the Germa Hills into just a pedestrian district. In theory, it should be able to work. In practice, I have no clue. I don't know if it will. Okay, we're making a save called pre-germification. So here's what the goal of what we're about to do is. We want to reduce vehicle traffic in and out of this area in an incredible amount. There isn't a lot that we're going to be able to do. But by converting the whole area to a pedestrian district, my hope is I can curtail it. The issue is I have to convert the whole area to a pedestrian district. And we'll have to see how this is going to work. This is going to suck. So this building here manages goods in and out of the area. What we're hoping to do is to convert this into a functional pedestrian area by basically converting the right areas into tram accessible roads. What that should do is buildings are unhappy. Okay. Our buildings are unhappy because there is no garbage service point. What do you mean there is no garbage service point? We have a small pedestrian area here. Why are we Zalgoing a little bit? Now, you say that there's no service point here at all, but I'm doubtful of that. Here's what I want to do. You're upset because there is no service point. I do not care. Suffer. Cars will be eliminated by the end of the day. Make your choice. Okay. Vehicle upset. Yes, I don't care. Very upset. I don't care. Suffer. We have to be brutal with our germification. We're converting these all to walking paths. No cars in this inner city area. Okay. That was painful. People are very upset. Give it a moment. Yep, alright, good. It'll resolve. Okay. Mostly resolved. Good, good, good. Excellent. A lot of the warnings and upsets and all that crap are gonna just disappear. And slowly, this is going to either be the worst thing ever or the best thing ever. This service point is about to go through hell. Okay. So here's the main issue with this as well. Small pedestrian service point does not have the ability to input or output traffic into this zone. We need to put it somewhere along a major road that it can actually do its work. We're basically waiting for this to do its thing. And what's interesting is these buildings can essentially teleport goods to one another. So we have something like that that immediately grabs, like, shipping goods and whatnot, and we can immediately use that on something else. And say I want your area over here to do something or something, I don't know. Like, goods shipped here. Should be able to move, but the problem is like that bleeds into that, and I don't like how that looks. Trying to avoid cars on this street unless they have a reason. Which should be the shipments. The shipments. If you don't have a reason to have a car on this street, get the hell off my street. Yes. No! Maybe. We'll see if that actually works. I don't know. I don't know. Actually, we could probably move you here. Come with me. Stretch you out this way. Ah, you're not moist. Drag this down to here. Cool. Okay, and then you're not moist. It's fine, we can moist. I'm moist with the best of them. The heck was that? Why are you coming down this way? Alright, whatever. It has heavily reduced vehicle traffic in this area, except for the main line, which is still a hot mess of traffic because it's all shipments. It's all shipping vehicles. Why are we shipping one another? What if we kissed under the school bleachers? It'd be so scandalous. Oh, thank God, a cargo service point. Where do I want to put you? Somewhere away from residences, but close enough to industry that you can actually do something of merit. Cargo trucks. Cars go places. What if we kissed at the side of the Amazon shipping conga line? Oh! I don't know why I made a noise like that. Good thing is we know vehicle services can perforate into these areas because it's all walking paths. So, like, yeah, people just exist. Just exist, okay? That's all. Nothing else. Just exist. Probably could spice this up with a little bit of spiced meat. Give me your spiced meat. Thanks. Large fountain. Flower. Jeez Louise, you're huge! Jeez, I got saved by Fox. How swell. It also reduces noise pollution heavily in the area, which is a plus. I'm back. What did I miss? We went so crazy. We got rid of vehicle traffic for the majority of this area. And we're hoping to see if that actually does anything of merit. I'm doubtful it will. Who needs traffic? I mean, honestly, yeah, people put them on their feet. Put people off of their cars and onto their feet. You don't need cars. I'm deleting your cars. Walk through the goddamn city, you lazy bastards. I've just deleted all of you. Become as cars. No legs, just crawl. No, there's like handicap accessibility. We're not monsters, for the most part. Hey, you have like a noise complaint here, but there's no more cars, so shut the hell up. You'll suffer. Healthcare. I'm sick. You'll be fine. Yeah, you see? This one doesn't care anymore. Noise complaints are a thing of the past. Problem is, yeah, the majority of traffic is just either tourists being tourists. Great. Or, people being problematic. I mean, the other problem is for parking. We're at the point in the game where we turn off parking as a simulation. We start with it on, we turn it off later on. Because it slows down the game, because cars can't figure out where the hell to park. So we enable pocket cars again to just let people do their thing. You kind of just have to suffer. Suffer! The traffic flow is absolute garbage, but it's fine. Okay. Yeah, but the main issue is getting goods into this damn forsaken town. Goods in this hell-ridden place are difficult. Post office cannot be reached. It's fine. Well, we at least have the cargo capacity at this point. Out of here. Read times, you'll be lurking. It's all good. You want poop trucks. Gotta get rid of your garbage. It's fine. I guess the main issue now is there's so many goddamn pedestrians crossing every single time. Like, traffic is technically consistently flowing. But, like, pedestrians are not waiting for the crossing. They just go. And it makes traffic this crawl through here because they keep getting hit by goddamn pedestrians. It's like flies in the window shield. They don't wait the goddamn turn. They think you have the magic right away. Okay. Poopy. Poopy, poopy. Poopy butt. How do I deal with this issue? Always pull out the classic overpass technique. When in doubt, do the same crap you've done before. Me and the grid. Oh my god, what are you doing? Stop. Just don't let them through. This is not a pedestrian crossing. You have been given a bridge. Oh my sweet god. Like real people. Yeah, unfortunately. Alright. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna make your lives miserable. Look at that. What we're gonna do? We're gonna make this a... game too real. I know, right? You don't technically connect to there. You don't technically connect to there. Yeah, now what? Now you actually can't cross at this point. Because the node isn't set up correctly. You have to take the way around, you bastards. Suffer. What is this? Excuse me? What the f... What? Who? Why? Where? What? Oh, I see what's happening. Once again, traffic has come to a crawl. Why? Oh, game suck. Game sucks. Traffic needs to alleviate itself down here at this intersection. But the problem is, people keep crossing underneath. People order our patties. Look at that. I told them they're not allowed to cross here. And you know what they do? They cross here. Can I just make, like, a pedestrian slip lane that just allows, like, people to get blown away if they, like, go through this area? Like, I just want them to get, like, completely... Like, people could drive through here at 150 billion miles an hour. Let them. I want them to rip through this area. Like, y'all are just bad for everyone's health. Find a way around. I don't care what y'all do. Just stop generating vehicles. hit a button that says vehicles ignore pedestrians crossing illegally. I just want them to run people over. I'm gonna be real. Can I despawn all people? I can remove all Sims and vehicles. Oh. Ooh, that's dangerous. I want to delete the humans. What happens if I delete the people? I'm gonna call this one pre-Rapture. Hold up, I'm just quickly making a Rapture. Huh. Okay, that only removed stuck Sims, not all of them. Damn. I want my Rapture to be more than just people in cars. Delete everyone. I want to just delete all, like, walking people. Like, send them in, like, send everything immediately to its destination, or whatever, or, I don't know. At least out here in the suburbs, everything's working correctly. Had to do some major efforts to fix it. What? Should I call if no one shows up to pick up the dead? What do you mean? Hashtag moving out. Hold up. Hold up. You're legitimately moving out? Not anymore, you're not. Moving out where, Elizabeth? Moving out where? How dare you complain about the mayor? There's so much traffic on this godforsaken road. Space occupato. Animado. Manado. Bulpa bingo. Bloopa bungus. Flurpa chirpa. Flip a dipple. Burger bingus. A double whopper. Jarma 985. Vinny Vine Sauce. Can I upgrade the pedestrian traffic management? Oh, thank Lord. Get a little bit of that flip-a-bingo win here. Gotta be placed on this road. Blurpa-chirple. Big chalupa. Alright, well, this is what it is. What are you upset about? Not enough goods to sell. Well, there you go. Just got delivered. Alright, so the area has settled down a bit after somewhat of a rapture. It still says that there are traffic issues, but I'm using my eyeballs and I don't see many. The main traffic issues are coming from people not knowing how to drive through a goddamn intersection, or people not respecting a goddamn intersection and walking through things that they shouldn't walk through. It's fine. I'm not upset. I'm incredibly upset. The hell do I solve a problem like Maria? Did that building just annihilate itself? Are you okay? It's gone now. Oof! Oh, hello? Hello? Excuse? Blip, blip, blorp. Flip, flip a dibble. Loading up a dead person. From where? Who's the corpse? Where did the corpse come from? Wait a minute. Just convert these buildings into corpses? Have you ever been converted into a corpse unwillingly? Brains. Well, now you can get compensated. Delicious, delicious compensation. Neckbeard Marine Comics. God, the ads in this game. I hope they keep the same sort of, like, subtle but funny atmosphere. Trash news. Zappa? Zappa no longer exists. What about Kappa? Kappa should still be real. You know, I really hope that this is one of those pharmacy signs that goes hard. Like, I know it's not a thing in-game, but if this city was real, I really hope this is one of those pharmacy signs that goes hard. It's important. Oh my god, what's on fire? Oh, this building was. Is this building on fire? Oh, it is suddenly on fire. Okay. Regular Kappa exists, but the zombie variant is gone. Unfortunate. That building's getting a little crusty, guys. Yeah, hit it with the milk. There you go. It's getting a little crusty. Okay. Wait, is there a way for people to get in and out of this area? They live here. Oh my god. They suffer. Cool. Well, congratulations. Suffer worse. Get rid of your car. Just don't drive. Cars are not real anymore. Go to hell. There's still cat ear Kappa and dark mode Kappa. I see. So what can we do? I feel like that did at least equalize things a bit, but it's still just like traffic flow is 60. What do you mean 60? You know what I think it is? I think it's pedestrians illegally crossing at intersections and taking forever to goddamn move their asses. That's what I think it might be. Pedestrians are slow. People take forever to get across an intersection and causes congestion because their butts take forever to move from A to B. Huh. I wonder, what can I do to get rid of more pedestrians? Well, what can I do to compress pedestrians down? There's no, like, What's the most efficient way of packing as many people into as small a space as possible while not violating the Geneva Convention? Japanese subways? Yeah, in theory, true. Ender Lord, we might have to start making subway system. And just giving people more alternatives to get from A to B without being on foot. We're just in a really tight situation. But yeah, we might have to shoot people along in tubes to get them from one place to another. A job whose job is to push passengers in for peak efficiency. Oh my god. Alright. Well, then we'll have to figure out what to do from there, but I think I am going to wrap things up here. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to stream tomorrow, because I want to stream something else. I'm getting kind of close to done with this save. Was it like 2 good weeks of work? I don't have much else to do with this. ARNF? What is ARNF? It's... I'm trying to remember what that is. Is that a game? Another... really neat... The suggestion I redeemed earlier. Right! A robot named Fight. Possibly? It depends on what I'm in the mood for. Because the problem is, a lot of games I kind of have to be in the mood for, or I might just do art. I'm not sure. We'll put a rain check on what I do tomorrow, but I'm going to do something tomorrow. But I'm not going to do this. I think I'm citied out for the moment. But we'll come back to it, and we'll probably make a new save. But we'll see what I'm feeling tomorrow, and go from there. But I think that's going to be it for me. Thank you guys for coming and watching. It is always awesome streaming for you all. I don't know who to raid. I don't know. Go watch... I don't know. Go watch whoever. Go just have a good night. If you're gonna go support anybody, support my friend Ghosty. Ghosty's a local, is a really cool friend. They're playing through Mother 3 with a friend of theirs. Is just a really cool friend. Go say hi. Go give Ghosty some love. Anyway, y'all have a good night. Later.